A says, force harder. B replies, I hear ya. B replies, okay. A says, force harder. I'm not trying my best. My best shot. But the public says, that's not good enough. Shoulder. Put your shoulder into it. Weld yourself together. Solder. Think. Burn out the cells where two cells are working with one rhythm. Losing half your brain cells are only 10%. We've welded our brain cells together somehow, but anyways, that's for something else. Just do it. Do it and don't speak. So we start again. A says, force harder. Push harder. I need more. And B does not reply. A says, why aren't you speaking? I need more. Push harder. And still B doesn't reply. But the action of B, the B continues to force as hard as he is, he can if he never stops. Okay? Great never is the best, I try harder. And then the end here it says, okay, it says, why aren't you speaking, soldier? And B replies, you said to try harder and faster. I'm using all my energy to get the job done in the predicament, so I'm saving my speech for after we're done. Area, center of 3. When this line goes down, these two join. When this line comes to here, these two join. When this line comes to here, these two join. 2, 4, 6 connect to 1 and 1. 1 and 1 connects to 1 and 1. 2 and 2. 1 and 1 connects to 1 and 1. 1 and 1 connects to 1 and 1. 2, 4, 6 makes 3 points. 120 degrees. 0 becomes 6. Why does 0 become 6? Because it's this point that goes in the center of all the other points over here and becomes area 6 of 1 and 5, 6. 3 and 3, 6. 2 and 4, 6. 3 is in the center of 2 worlds. Okay? It's right over here. It's 126. It's the dog pound. 126, 73, 63, and 63. 126. 3 worlds of 666, 18 months of 10 days of the Mayans, 10 days of the Mayans. 6 days, 3 days, and 1 day is 10 days. You do that 18 times, 36 times, you have the number of Mayan cycles. You have 18 months, but it's 2 sections in each cycle. 6 weeks of 16 hours awake, 96. 6 days of 16 hours awake, 8 hours of sleep, 48. 3 days, 16 hours awake, 48. 8 hours of sleep, 24. And 1 day for the prayer. 1 day for the prayer, for the complete connection, 24 hours for everything. What do we have in here? 6, 1, and 3 is 10. The value of 1 circle of reason, because the Mercedes sign splits it up in 120, becomes 10. 12 inches to the ruler. 6 and 3, 6 and 3, and 6 and 3, 18 and 9, and 6, because you have to come into this world in the center world, making 24 and 12, 2 parts of a day because of the exterior of the Mercedes design and the interior. And when you're talking 2 and 2, we're talking 2 and 3, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, but we're also talking 2 and 3 because these 2 goes with this one over here that's valued. The divider, right, is a 3 value. This goes on to 3 values, so it's 2 and 3 from this side, 2 and 3 from this side, and 2 and 3 from this side. So that'd be 6 out of 9. 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. Regarding of the 9 that's already in the center, you get 9, 2, and 3. 2 is in 4 areas because then you have to break it up into 4. 90, 90, 90 for the birth. So you have an extension on that, and then we call it a yard or a ruler stick. The other thing I wanted to mention in this video, if I can find it in here, is the 212, 212 piano, 10 times 10, center of pi, because 6 areas over here, right? And these 2 are not split up. They're the ends. They don't get split up. That's why when you bet in roulette and you put a chip only on the end, it pays 11 to 1. Isn't that perfect? You're 11 because you get that full half. It's 11 to 1. You get this full half here and that full half here for all three numbers, 11 to 1. 11, 11, 11. If you put it here and here, okay, now pending if you're going with the Magen David or not, or just between these two worlds, because you put the Magen David in there, if you put the Illuminati sign in there, whatever design you're going to put in there, that's the action you are taking, okay, into the equation of what you're creating. Okay, and you don't even have to put anything in. You make it and it shows up itself. So 6 of 8, because this one is whole. It's between the two sides. It gets the end of the rod, and it owns the two sides. It need not recreate to connect, because this one over here and this one over here is already in this side. See the way it splits here? You got this side and you got that side. You got 2, you got 4. Then you have the lines, 5, 6, 7. Then you have 8 in between, 9 in between there, 10. And over here is 11. On here is 12. 12, 12, 12. The answer is square paper, man. So anyways, let's go back over here. So it's 2 and 1, okay, because 2 connects to 1, and 2 and 1, and 2 and 1, or this line, okay, connects to 2, connects to 1, connects to 2, connects to 1, okay. And there's more than one equation in here. So 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, okay. And the last one is whole. It becomes 2 and 1 all in one. It becomes 3. Irregardless, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 1, 1, 1. Okay, it's 3. Because this one is only getting 1. So this one is getting 3 of 8, which is the church heaven. This one is getting 6 of 8, which is the spirit, because it's the 9 lives of the cat. Okay, inside your noggin, however that works, right? So if you actually look, it's 2 for this complete world here, and it's 6 on this side, equaling to 1/3. So if you're looking for a number of pi, it's over here, in which not only that, this also goes on this side, except I'm assuming that one goes this way and the other one goes this way, unless they both sit this way, which will create more letters. But when that goes over here, and then pi, the other one goes here like that, it would have the opposite effect. Because you're the whole of what's coming in, it's only giving out to you its spirit, okay, from this side. So the reading would be different. This one over here would still collectively be you, because it has to go around. You become alive over there. It's not an out. You have to get back. You have to get back. You need your memory. It's got to go back into here. But here you're living it live. Here it's a little bit of a change. Okay, at the end you get even more than 6. You get 6 and 2 is 8. You get 2 and 6 is 8. You get 6, 22, 6, or 2. You get 6, 22, 6, or you get 2, 6, 6, 2. Why do you get 2, 6, 6, 2? 8 times 6 is 48. 8 plus 6 is 14 equals 62 inside the doghouse, okay? That's where you get the numbers, okay? It's also T and Z, okay? Because 8 times 2 is 16. 8 and 2 is 10. 10 is 20. 0 becomes 6, becomes Z again, okay? So you become your 1/3. So your pi is here during the cycle. And what you're losing in pi might be a piece of information that they're stealing from you or adding on to you. That's why you don't end up with all of your mind. So this becomes, and this also becomes the piano, and 10 times 10 is 100. Which is 100 Celsius equals 212 Fahrenheit, and creates that, and at the same time, somehow, this is disaster. I don't know why. I don't know why, but somehow it's our time clock. That's disaster. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Has anybody ever seen this design? Have you ever seen the real design when it's finished? Looks like this. Looks like that. You ever see that before? What if you just put a hat on it? Or a hat on the bottom? Would you see that before? Yeah, that's what I thought. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, back to back to back videos. Before I even had the time to take my shoes off, make myself a cup of tea, and eat a little bit of this stuff. Eco ideas. Eco ideas. Eco ideas. Eco ideas. I've decided that I want to learn 2 new words this week. I wanted to speak Yiddish because Yiddish is a mix-up of so many languages. But I want to learn words that everybody would know. So I'm going to learn a word this week. I'm not sure which word it is, but I will let you know which word it is. Because we keep sharing words, eventually, just put the word in the answer. The word in the answer, eventually, it'll be by habit. Watching all, like we're watching TV. Now, why do we have to understand? We have to bring the world back together again. That's why. Should we be close together again? I don't know. Oh, there is one thing. Certain cultures, their teeth are not so good. What did they do in Zyland, in Zoolander? What did they do? The landing of the Xenopsaurus, where they kept changing us and changing us. Well, this cycle is like this, and we're putting something in their teeth, and their teeth will rot. But if you really knock on your teeth real hard, and if you look, the inside of our teeth should be bigger than they are, and we should all look like canine teeth. They covered it up with something. I know, one of my teeth fell off once, and I saw the point come out. I knew right away all our teeth are fake. They grew these organisms on them, making our other teeth from the dog teeth stay small, and they never got to be what they would be. I mean, we wouldn't bite our teeth. The dogs bite their gums all the time. They don't bite their gums. You ever see a cat's teeth? How many animals you know are upset with their teeth? Everybody adapts, right? Well, they gave us these teeth because it's the other teeth I believe we should have. Well, imagine you walk downtown and everybody's sticking out. Somehow they said to live on this planet, if you want to be beautiful, you have to wear these teeth, but that's bull. Because if we would all see dog mouths on everybody, I think that we should look like dogs and cats. I mean, definitely, something's definitely wrong. I mean, look at my nose. If they would advance my mouth and put my nose next to my mouth, I'd never get hit in the nose, I'd get hit in the mouth. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Let me think a little bit. The world is going around. I'm on a par 3, and I hit a ball. Took me 6 to get it in. Well, that's about right. That's average. Thank you for watching.